Alright guys, it's been about 2 years since our last grocery haul. Since then we've added another baby and this little one's grown up quite a bit. So I get the question a lot, how do you go to the grocery store with all 5 kids? Well, you just do it. And the more you do something, the better you become at it. That includes grocery shopping with kids. So I'm gonna take you along. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how I get the best deals and how I keep these kids under control while we're at the grocery store. Really, they love it. Do y'all like grocery shopping?
Yeah.
It's like, what? You don't like grocery shopping? Yes, you do. It's really quite likely the highlight of our week. It's a lot of fun. We get to talk to a lot of people. The kids get to have some human interaction other than like with just kids at the park. And so this is what we do. All right, so tip number 1 is park next to the basket return. All right, so you get all the kids in the basket before you go into the store, right?
Yeah.
So at our HEB, we have a clearance section. You can find different things. Everything is about half off. This flour was almost $3 and it's $1.50 now. They have all things, spaghetti sauce, half off. It's great. Tip number 3 is speed walk. You do not have time for lollygagging when it comes to shopping with many children. Tip number 4 is to get there before everybody else. Know the prime times. Do not go at lunchtime. Do not go at the time when children are being picked up from school. Those are going to be busiest. Get there early if you can. Tip number 5 is let them help. If they feel helpful, then they're going to be more agreeable, believe it or not.
Open it for me. I always get 2 bunches of bananas. I always get a green one. The yellow one. Banana? What? You want to get out of the bath? All right. You get it?
Pick the affordable produce. There's no reason to spend top dollar on onions. Save yourself a few cents.
Mabel. All right.
Tip number 7 is buy your spices in bulk. It really pays off. Tip number 8 is to buy 2. I always buy 2 loaves of bread. I keep 1 in the freezer and 1 ready to use. Back to the bulk buying. I got that time for 39 cents instead of paying $1.99 for a bottle. Tip number 9 is to buy off-brand. $5.48 for 4 packs of tissues or $6.58. You're just paying for the brand name. So I get the store brand and save $1. And before you know it, you are done at the grocery store. You head on out with all the kiddos and all your stuff, and you did it. And the next trip will be even better. One last tip is to take the lighter groceries and put them down on the driveway to let the kids help you bring in the bread or anything light like that. And that way you don't have to do it all by yourself.
Hey friends, we finally made it home from the grocery haul. I got a lot of groceries. It took about an hour and I spent maybe $140, maybe $150, which is pretty good. We get a lot of things that are extras, like we usually hold on to a lot of the staples in our house. We always have rice and pasta and many of the condiments. So I kind of get extras and add on here and there. I do not meal plan for the week. I usually just pick something out of the pantry and go with it. We're usually pretty well stocked up, and I try to keep it that way just so maybe the day goes differently than we had planned and I can pick something else out that we already have and go ahead and use it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what we got and kind of tell you what we use it for just real quick, and then I will have to see y'all again another time. And please do like and subscribe if you like this video. I will do more grocery hauls. The kids love going to the grocery store, so we're there at least once a week. But I hope you enjoy, and I will get to showing you what we got.
All right, so any big family with kids needs milk. We usually get 2 gallons of milk a time at the grocery store, but the kids were all sick last week, and I do not give them milk when they're sick because I feel like milk and fevers do not go well together. I got Owen a box of diapers. I usually don't get the biggest ones because they grow out him so fast, but he's been growing into size 7. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put him in them and leave him there. We got the Hill Country Fare, which is like the off-brand of corn chips. They taste just like Fritos. And we got these chili beans to go with them. We make Frito pies. I got some Worcestershire. How do you say it? Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Do you know that there's anchovies in this? Isn't that funny? Molasses, sugar. We just threw a bunch of ingredients together. We were like, yeah, let's name that something. Worcestershire sauce. Anyways, I got tomato sauces. Micah really likes them just on pasta, like just that with some pasta. And I send that with him for lunch sometimes. It's always good to have some crushed or diced tomatoes in the pantry because then we can whip up some quick anything. You can mix it with some ground beef and have a good pasta, or you can just have ground beef with tomatoes. I don't know. Micah is a huge fan of ramen. He takes that with him to lunch too. I tell you, this man can eat so much pasta and not gain a pound. Wish I could be that way. Got a very big bag of carrots. I've heard really good things about eating a carrot a day. I don't get to do that necessarily, but my kids do like carrots, and I use them when I make soups or stews. Banana bread, I like to put some in there, so then it's like a carrot cake loaf kind of thing. It's really good. These beans were on sale, but it's getting chillier. Chilly. Can you really say that Texas ever gets chilly, especially South Texas? But beans for some bean soup is always a good idea, especially if people aren't feeling well. So beans are always a good option for Friday meals. Once again, I like to have a bunch of options. Rice vinegar, we put that in ramen or any Asian type dishes. Steak sauce, it was a really good deal. And Micah likes to put it on his roast beef sandwiches, which I also got some roast beef. I try to send him two sandwiches a day to work, along with other things. All right, so I was showing y'all this time leaf a little bit while we were in the store. But if you go to the bulk section of your grocery store where they have it in the jars, which my stores haven't always had that, but this was 39 cents, you guys. You can't beat that. You really just can't beat that. I think the jar, which had probably that much in it, that already came in the glass jar, was about $2.99, $2.49, $2 something. But still, that's a great deal. We saved our thyme jar from last time, and we're just gonna put it in there. We got limes because Micah's always saying, my husband's always saying, yeah, if we had lime juice, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, and I can never remember limes. Again, with having option, we got pasta sauce. This one's traditional flavored with meat. This one does not have meat in it, so that's a really good Friday option. I do make my own meat sauce sometimes, but this is just a real quick, you just throw it on some spaghetti. Angel hair pasta, we've become spoiled with this. We don't eat regular spaghetti much anymore. I really like the texture of angel hair. So we used to do butter and garlic and some like white wine and mix it all together, and it was so good. All right, this was the last one of these, and it looks disgusting. I don't know what happened. It got some gross stuff on it. But 5 pounds of ground beef. I get the cheapest one I can find, but this one's 73% lean. I guess the less lean it is, the more expensive it is. So I don't care. I really don't care about the leanness. I will just cook it, all the fat out, and eat it that way, but I think it's very good. Onions. Onions are a thing that, unless you're going to want to make your food look pretty, I don't understand why you'd get any other onions. I think white onions have a sharper taste. These are yellow onions, and so they were at least 20 cents cheaper than a regular onion. So I went ahead and got 3 of them. I put those in everything. Pepperoni was 2 for $4. It's a good snack for the kids to put on like the side of their lunches, or for me, I just eat it with crackers. That's really good. My little Mabel baby loves broccoli. Every time we're at the store, she's like, can we get broccoli? But I'm gonna make some cabbage. But I'm gonna make some lettuce wraps, some like, it's got chicken and some different Asian seasonings, and I'm gonna make that. I guess that's where this la choy comes in. So you mix all that together and you wrap it up in the cabbage or the lettuce leaves, and it's really good. So then I also got the water chestnuts, which these always confuse me because I see the black part and I'm like, oh, those are olives. But no, that's what they look like. I guess that's before. Before, that's after? I don't know. Got Micah wasabi. He likes wasabi. We eat, man, we are some people that like to eat that kind of stuff, I guess. I also told you in the grocery store, I do get a green bunch of bananas as well as a yellow bunch every time. That way these can be ripening while we're eating the yellow ones. The kids, of course, go through phases. And I think it's really popular for the kids to go through phases of like not eating bananas, but bananas are so versatile. I'll freeze them if they start to brown and then throw them in smoothies or make banana bread or anything. Like, I don't think we ever waste bananas unless one is hiding somewhere and I can't find it and then I find it gross. But other than that, they're great to just bring on the road, and if someone's hungry, they can eat one real quick. And that's always my thing. If the kids finish their dinner or their lunch and they're like, I'm hungry, I say, okay, you want a banana? Usually the answer is no, but sometimes it's yes. But that really filters out whether they're really wanting something more to eat or if they just want a dessert. I got apples. These are Honeycrisp. They were on sale. I just get the most affordable apples. That's another tip for saving money as a big family is I never get fruit that is not on sale. Because throughout the seasons, everything goes on sale eventually. So you just wait till that season till it's on sale. But I'm not gonna pay $5 for a carton of strawberries when it's September, you know? So I go ahead and wait till things are on sale. I also shop around. So I shop at this grocery store, I shop at another one, and usually combining them, we can get a good array of fruit, and the kids are always happy with having something different. So I got a bunch of these heads of garlic. I think I got 3 pretty big ones. So if you break them apart, there's maybe 6 to 8 cloves in there, but you can take these home, put them in the ground, and grow your own garlic. So that's my plan for this year. I always start too late, so I'm hoping this year I made it on time. I'm gonna put them in the ground, and then by summer next year, I'll be able to harvest it, and you can do like the garlic scapes and use those for different things. And so I'm really excited to hopefully successfully grow some garlic for once. All right, so here's a head of lettuce for the lettuce wraps I'm going to do. All right, I know guys. I know that hot dogs are not the healthiest meat, but as a big family, I can't always buy like steak for my kids to eat, although they would absolutely love that. So it's a good meat option for lunches. I try to do a meat, a vegetable or fruit, and something like a piece of bread or crackers for their lunches, and maybe some nuts. But hot dogs are good. It's healthier than eating, I don't know, pasta. Okay. Chorizo for my husband. He loves it. I make him some eggs and also this boudin. I don't know if you've ever heard of boudin. I never had until I married my husband, whose father is from Louisiana. So I guess it's kind of a Louisiana thing. I don't know. But I like to get these for him. And sometimes I use these jumbo flakes and I roll these out and I wrap his boudin in it, and it's kind of like a boudin kolache. So that's good. I did get 2 cans of these because these are super versatile. Oh, hi Mirastella, the little peanut gallery. Hi. Hi Mirastella. Oh. All right, so anyways, I got these. I can use these for just about anything. I can have them on the side with soup. I can put them on top of a ground beef dish and make it kind of like, I don't know, like pot pie, but not really. The other day I chopped up pepperoni and bell pepper and onion, sauteed it, and stuck it inside of these and baked them. And it was like, I don't know, like pizza pocket kind of things, but they were really good. These ones are affordable. They're not affordable if you go ahead and get the kind with the Pillsbury Doughboy. Hee. Yeah, don't get those. They're expensive. I would think just about every store has these instead. And I've heard that the UK doesn't have these. If you're from the UK, can you comment and confirm that you do not have bread in a can? I mean, it's just dough and you just bake it, but I've heard that y'all don't have that. That's kind of funny. I love knowing like different things about other countries, especially food-wise. That's a lot of fun for me. All right, Frank's hot sauce. Gotta have it. We like wings. We like things like that. If I ever find chicken in the fridge that's not great to eat anymore, but still edible, I will dip it in hot sauce, and it's delicious. I always use butter. I'm a big baker. I love to bake and cook. So this one's a good brand. I got this from Maristella. I'm not a big supporter of Gerber. Anyways, for all my babies, I've gotten this. And so you can mix it with the breast milk or formula. And then as they get a little bit older, you can mix it with more solids, like mush up some bananas and mix that in. And so it's a good intro to actual foods. But we pretty much just kind of mush our own foods and put them in there. I got honey because I've been trying to replace a lot of sugar with honey lately. I know it's not, once again, not the best. I could just not use sweetener at all, but it's good. I've even put it on the kids' pancakes instead of syrup, and they really liked it. They didn't complain one bit. Vinegar, extra strength for cleaning everything. I can use this in the dishwasher. I can use it to clean the microwave. I can use it to clean stains. You can heat a cup of vinegar in the microwave for a few minutes, maybe 3. It steams the microwave up, and then you just wipe down the microwave and it cleans it out. Flour, we always have flour on hand. I don't know. It's good to have that, like flour and salt. I think are staples that you should always have a little bit extra of. So I got some salt, even though we have plenty. And I got some more of this because I feel like if things ever go wrong and we can't like get to the grocery store, I can make a couple loaves of bread, and then we'll run out. But it'll be helpful for a little bit. So I like to have those things on hand. Got some vanilla wafers. Micah talked about wanting some like banana pie, like a pudding pie or something, but he's like, oh, what if we use vanilla wafers? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I got some these because Micah likes chips and dip, and these were $1 off of the coupon. I showed y'all these facial tissues in the grocery store. These are $1 cheaper than the Kleenex brand, and they're exactly the same. It has the lotion, and it was the same size and everything. So I am quick to save a buck if I'm able. Got 2 loaves of bread. We finally got a deep freezer. I'm so excited about that. So I put 1 in the deep freeze, and I usually keep 1 out. Unless I already have 1 out, then I put them both in the deep freeze. I got the cheapest coffee I can get. Luckily, I'm not a coffee snob, and I can't tell the difference between good coffee and bad coffee. Oh, a really, really sad story. We were almost out of coffee, so I had to scrounge through my cabinets and find some. And I found some, and I cooked it. You don't cook coffee. I made coffee, and it was sour and gross. I told my husband, I was like, this was the worst coffee we've ever gotten. He's like, when is it from? And I said, I don't know, but it was terrible. And he's like, you know, coffee can go bad, right? And I was like, no, coffee doesn't go bad. And he's like, yeah, it goes bad. So I learned something new, and I feel silly because I learned something new about things that I think mostly the common population knows, like the coffee goes bad, but I didn't. So fact of the day, coffee goes bad. Good to know. So anyways, that's about our grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I love making these videos, and I kind of stopped for a while because I don't know. I didn't know if I should be making them, but it's a lot of fun for me, and I think the kids enjoy it, and she's laughing. And so I hope you enjoyed it. Please, like I said, like and subscribe. I know most people that watch my videos are not subscribers. I think it's like 93% of the people that watch them are not subscribed. So subscribe, and I'll bring you some more content, and I will take you along to find out more secrets about big families. We are a family of 7, and you know, it's totally doable. If you ever feel scared about going to the grocery store with your kids, take it small. Go for small trips. Go get 5 things. Go have like a list. But do it. Get out. Don't hide because you have kids or because you're scared or you're worried about what people are going to think or how your kids are going to act. Because kids are going to have meltdowns. People are going to have meltdowns. I've seen adults have meltdowns at the store, so it's okay. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope God blesses you and the rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah?